Hey everybody, General Malice here, and welcome back to another packing video. If this is your first time to our channel, me and Miss Malice have an eBay store called Retro New Market where we ship same day, Monday through Friday, until 2 p.m. If this is one of your items being packed, well, thank you for your purchase. Hey, hit the like button and comment down below which one you bought. So we've got 11 items to ship out today, pretty much all consoles, and we sold more after the shipping cutoff time. So I'm probably going to ship for Saturday just to get those people's their orders. So definitely see some packages out tomorrow in an extra bonus video. And definitely, I think the people will be surprised. So let's go ahead and just get started with the most difficult package out of all this one. So I got caught slipping, and I usually don't cut off Alaska or Hawaii just because, you know, I don't care. I want people to get their items, and usually if it's in an amount that I can deal with, I pay it, you know. Because honestly, the margins that I have in these items, the return on investment is such a good margin that I can have some slippage and allowed for that. Okay, so this item, they paid $329.70. It is a Microsoft Xbox One S 1 terabyte with 2 wireless controller bundle. Now I have it kind of pre-packaged, and I'm not going to really keep it in this like this. I just want to kind of show you how I have it, because I still have to put one more layer up the top, but I needed to keep it open so I could show you what was inside. And so we're going to package this and do some finessing. But it is this Xbox One S. It is a bundle that came with 2 controllers natively. So let's go ahead and look at it. We got their note. And this is going to Jonathan P, because there's 2 Jonathans. I don't know if these have anything on them or if they're good. It looks like there's codes on them. I don't know how accurate they are. Again, these are used items, but some people want the complete box, so that's what they get. All right. So here is the inserts, or the for the controllers. Let's move this back. So we have the Xbox Live thing, and now we have these. So there was only one bag, but you have one white controller here. And then your second white controller. You have your HDMI. And then your power cable. So I wanted to redo these. So again, this is going to Alaska, all the way to the North Pole. North Pole, Alaska. So I am helping Santa get his stuff to where it needs to go. Get a return label to North Pole. No. But that's pretty cool. You know, the people in Alaska are, you know, probably super cold and working really hard, and it's dark, and all the things they show you on TV. So let's get them a system so they can enjoy some games. So nice and packed up. Put that back in there. So I took one too many. This is supposed to be for the other side. That's why it's on there. So I needed to take this particular one off, so I remember. That's how I was going to close it. All right. So then, flip this back up. We'll put this back in. Take out the system. So the system has its inserts. This one ends in 3416. I know it's upside down, but you'll be able to zoom in. 3416 Xbox One S with the 1 terabyte and the disk drive. So get that back in here. This goes on top. This gives his letter for Jonathan P. We will close it up, and then we will do the last of the packing. So for this instance, we want to make sure, since it's going to cost me $55 to ship this. The customer paid $25, and I'm still shipping it with insurance. Yes, I'm eating $25. It's okay. Sometimes you just gotta pass the savings, or pass the buck a little bit, and honestly, it's not gonna break me. There's still plenty of room for profit from the purchase. So I am okay with it. I am super, super okay with it. The main thing I want to get here are the corners. And make sure that the corners have the edging they need. So that they don't get banged around too much. And there'll be a couple of things on there. And then once I wrap it up with the poly bag, we're going to do some intense taping of it as well. So let's get that. It's going to be pretty crazy, to say the least. So this was supposed to be... Hope y'all are having a good Friday. It is what, the 10th? So we got officially 1 week left of shipping. I like how eBay and everything shows you when stuff will get there. But this 2-day priority basically, well, Alaska's not going to get 2-day priority, but this is priority. But the priority shipping is doing 2-3 days, and I haven't seen too much issues. Now, stuff going to Florida, stuff going to New York, whoo! If you're paying for regular priority without the pre-weight, then you're going to be running into some issues because that stuff, one of these would have been $55 just to go to Florida. I'm paying $55 to go to Alaska, and if I would have done any other method, it was $75 minimum before insurance. So it is getting crazy out there. Do not slip. Buffer down these ankle corners one more time. All right, and pop. So that's that. Let's do this last corner. And once you get to the corners, it's pretty easy. You can do double, you can do 1, 2, which is also a thing, instead of folding it over. So I like doing it like that. So watch. And so this is if you don't have a box and you're willing to spin the tape. And they were running a special on stapling. So I got all this bubble tape or bubble wrap for super cheap. Super cheap. Couldn't even, yeah, it was like $84 for 4 of my big huge containers of it. All right. So let's get this thing as tight as possible. The tighter I can get it on the bubbles, the better going to Alaska it will be. I've got eBay tape for shipping day. Man, that's why I said this was the hardest one. I knew it was going to be. All the other ones you're used to already. Let's get the other side. This just helps reduce the footprint to fit in those bags, because I got to finesse those too. And then I'm just going to wrap the whole thing in eBay tape. So this whole thing's tape's going to probably be gone. One more. Okay. All right, so now that we have a nice, tight, secure bundle, we got to slip it into this blue stuff. All right, let's do this. So with these, I'm going to have to give myself a little extra room. You might have to stretch it out just a little bit. And so what you do is you take your arms, stretch with your elbows. So now, hopefully, it slides right in. All right, so now, this is where it gets real fun. So 1, 2. Let's see if I don't have to squeeze it now. See how much tighter it is. Okay, so now we got 2. And then, I know it sounds silly, but we're gonna do a 3rd one. I don't know how bad the conveyor belts are. I don't know how many layers of snow, rain, sleet, everything. I'd rather be safe than sorry. Everything is insured, so it doesn't really matter too much. I mean, the customer wants to be satisfied. I want to make sure I give a good service. But now that that's done, it's time to do the eBay tape of doom. So we're going to start off, and we're just going to do it long ways. We're not even going to mess with the BS. So we'll start off here. We'll come up here, fold that back in. Fold that in. Mess my tape up. Fold that in. And so we got the initial thing now. We gotta do this side. And I've been taping on the eBay all the little long day. Oh, and it's gonna be so pretty and colorful. I wonder how many people go, don't leave that on my porch. If you do it just right, you can annoy your YouTube followers just long enough for them to skip to the next item. No! So sorry. Quality entertainment. AMSR. So now that's protected. We go across the top. So, well, let's just lean this way. And then, last but not least, this side. All right. Nice and neat. All good. We are solid. This is going to John P. And that is here, North Pole, Alaska, or Arkansas. No, it's Alaska. Yeah, I don't know why I said Arkansas. That's Alaska. All right. The hard one is done. Oh, hold on. All right, now the hard one is done. Let's get to the rest of them. So the next one is going to be one of the Xboxes. We got 5 of them to do. So let's get started. This one is going to Carnell. Carnell is picking up their Xbox. It's going all the way to Shirley, New York. And it is, they pay $224. So here's your controller. Clean controller. We got the power cable with its brick. We have the console, and this one ends in 5348. So let's get that one right there, 5348. And then last but not least, your camera. All right, so let's put it back in, start over. If I could turn back time. All right, so one, we're gonna do this magical, stick my arm way in there deep. I don't like the way that went. Okay. Get my other paper. And now that we got that in, console. We're gonna push it all the way to the one side, which gives us enough space over here so that when I go to put this in, it can go in that crevice. So it allows for better space. Well, that's weird. Oh, it's twisted, that's why. Okay, so that takes them to that side. Push them down. Okay, so then he goes in. Kind of the same thing. Then and then this. What did I miss? Oh no, I got everything. So this. And then this goes in here. All right. Close it up. The note for Carnal at the top. Look how much faster we're getting at doing these in the large flat rates. So because I ripped it right there, I will fix that. That was my fault. I don't know why I did that. All right, now do the normal across the top. And this is just so nobody opens the box. It doesn't just accidentally rip open. I want to make sure that it stays flush. Oh man, these were heavy getting into the post office yesterday. I can only imagine what it's going to be like today. Looks like I'm going to have to post. I have one Xbox One X, Xbox One S left, And I have 5 more I can post, so I'm gonna have to do that today. I just gotta change the quantity. All right, so this one to Carnell in New York. Thank you very much. You're on your way. Okay, so the next one I might as well just fix this now. Done. All right. The next one is going to be going to John, and it is another Xbox One. Xbox One 500 gig. And so let's go ahead and do that thing. So, controller, the power supply in brick. Don't need that anymore. We have the layer, the system, and this one ends in 3, 3, 4, 8. I don't know if you can see that. It says 3, 3, 4, 8. Probably not. It's okay. Then last but not least, the power brick, or the Connect. So let's get this back in there. Push it in. Put this back in. Nope, that's the thicker one. So thick one in. Xbox. All the way to the left. Actually, do it like that. Take this cord. Fold it until you get the desired length. Slide in. Okay. Then another little layer. Okay. Your controller. And then this goes in. And voila, another one in. Let's go ahead and get this closed. And then do the same thing as before. This time we're just going to go over the top first. No! I left this thing out! Oof. Yep, okay, I got to do it. Sorry, I got to get it back in there. I just clipped my nails. All right, there we go. Take my thing, lift this up best I can. Lift that up. I can see in there. I can put it in. All right, now we're back to good. No, I keep stepping on plastic. It's annoying on my feet. Going too fast. I need to slow down. There's no reason for me to rush. All right, there's that. The same thing as before. Good, everything's good. This one, like I said, is going to John K. And John K, your Xbox is on the way. 2-day priority. All right. Guess what's next? Another Xbox One. Have you noticed a theme here? Ugh. And so we're gonna have to pack it. This one is going to, where'd my note go? I don't see my note. There it is. This one is going to Connie. Connie got the same thing as everybody else. Let's show it. Connie got this Xbox Connects. Put that back in there. First one in. Major bubble wrap for the buff. Take console. This one ends in 3348. So nice and in. Same thing with this one. Put the power cord in on the adjacent side, pushing it in. This one's gonna get a Creeper official Xbox controller. Just happen to have, this is the one that they're getting. So pretty cool. Too much. Too much, there we go. Get that ready. Push this inside. This inside. A little, I think I was going to use this bubble. Yep. System fall. Oh, I got to put the name in, Connie's name. Connie's thing. And I am being attacked by systems. All right. Just fall. There you go. All right. Same thing as before for Connie. It's weird how sometimes it's flush, sometimes it doesn't feel like it's flush. And then what's funny is it's going to be for the next Xbox that I package up. If you are local like this next person, I can totally change something to local pickup so that you are more than capable of buying it without paying that shipping charge. So definitely something to take into consideration, that you don't always have to do local. You can do local pickup, not just shipping. Like that. Everything looks good. All right, this one is going to Connie. Connie is over in Mississippi. No. Minnesota? Minnesota. And there we go. 2 more left of these. And we get them out of the way. Actually, you know what? Let's break the cycle for a second. We got this one. So this one, another charging PlayStation motion controller. I did charge it so that Jessica could have a little bit of fun as soon as she gets it. Has its strap. This is going to go in a bubble mailer. And a little bit of tape just in case. And this one, she paid $22.70, and Jessica lives in Alabama. So Jessica, enjoy your Move controller. It is on its way. All right, what is next? All right, now we're back to systems. Let's tear it apart. So controller. We got the power supply. This one still has the little plastic on it, so they can pull that off when they get home. When they get it home. We got the system. Oh no. No, that's fine. And then the camera. So let's go ahead. Oh, it's all smudgy. Camera. So go ahead and get this all packed back up. And if you wonder why I do this, why I pack every item in front of you individually, 2 reasons. One, so you can see exactly how I handle your item, how you're getting it received to you, and the expectations of, you know, shipping prior. Also, it cuts down severely on returns. Allows me to, you know, show that I actually sent what I sent. And it's hard to dispute, you know, the footage. You know, I'm sending you items that are posted to YouTube, and there's the only way that, you know, your item isn't going to be your item is if something happens between me and you. But you know, from this point on, you know, there's no question about what I'm sending. All right, so get that in there. All right, so this is where we're at right now if you haven't seen inside yet. So, just put a little bit right there. All right, and then this. This goes in. I can go like this. There we go. All right. The same thing. You might be wondering, are you worried about this little corner right here? No, because I'll take care of it right now. Man, those things do not want to sit still at all. No, I backed it down to the original thing. Will I get it in one swoop? Yes. All right. Now this one is going, like I said, to Clinton in Florida. So Clinton in Florida, thank you very much for your purchase. Your Xbox is on its way. Ugh, there's so many. What do I do? Okay. I'm defeated. All right. Oh, we can do a different thing for a second. So this one, we got another shirt. No! We're going to pretend we didn't see that. Chris, just know, or whoever that was to, I don't even know anymore. There's no telling who that was to. I just saw it and I got rid of it. All right, so this one is going to, it says Ann. I think this is the right name on there because it has Ann on there, but it is the Gudetama ramen egg in a medium. This is my last medium of this shirt. It is new with tags and putting in their shirt. I'm not a folder, so I never knew how to do this right. So I do apologize. But they are in Texas, so it's not going to take very long, a day or two to get there. Same thing as before. Take it Miss Malice's style. My style is if I go the other direction with the heavier end to this end. Take our tape. Fold it. I'm probably going to need some tape for this last one. I'm going to go grab my roll. Maybe I can get Miss Malice to get my tape for me? You never know. She might hear me. All right. Ann, this is you. Thank you very much, Ann. On its way. All right, this next one is going to be a South Park cartridge. I posted this. I have so many Super Nintendo or 64 games to post. I just haven't had time yet. So this one's going to Josh. Josh picked up this South Park N64 cartridge. Clean, tested, working. It just doesn't have this label. It has this little replacement label. So thank you very much for picking this up for me. Get it in your container. This last, I don't need that. This is going to Josh in San Antonio. So over locally, about an hour away. Thank you very much, Josh. 3 more left. Let's do the easy one first. This one is going to be an Xbox 360 wireless controller, and this is officially branded. It took me forever to figure out how to pull out the batteries and get it to work. But this is where the battery section goes. And then it Bluetooths to your, or whatever, connects to your, syncs to your controllers. So put that in there. This is going to I can't say that. We'll just say Ferguso is our last name. So thank you, Mr. or Mrs. Ferguso. I appreciate it. This is going all the way to Minnesota and first class. So thank you very much. All right. This one is another easy one, and we'll save an Xbox for last. This one's going to Juan, and Juan picked up our very last, now I have one that's open, I don't need to do that, but our very last Splatoon sealed box set. So this is going to be the last one I probably get until I do any more GameStops. I just, I had them for so long that I'm just glad that they are gone now and people are enjoying them. So Juan, thank you for your purchase. Let's get you this. With this box in that, it weighs exactly 15.8 ounces, so it does ship first class. All right, so this is the last one. This is going to the person here in my home city. They didn't reach out to get it local pickup, but that's okay. I don't advertise it. I don't think to do it. I mean, I should just do it every time so that it is available to the customer. Because it might broaden the ability of who I'm sending it to. All right, so we're gonna do the same thing. I'm trying to keep it kind of together. So camera, here connect. All right, camera, padding, Xbox. Cable. Shove it in there. So now that's nice and in there. Same thing with this. And then controller. Controller. And then this will be on the other side just for stuffing. And last but not least, tape up the package. Thank you for hanging out with me on this. I know it's a little much sometimes to watch the physical whole process, but it means so much to me to know that y'all know why I do it. So thank you very much for hanging out with that part. Oh, after the holidays, it shouldn't be so bad. I probably won't be shipping this many systems, but you never know. I don't know what the market's like in a couple of months. I could have tons of systems. And there we go there. Since this one's going locally, I'm not going to over tape it. I do believe in my local post service. This is going to Chris in Round Rock. Thank you very much, Chris. We got you good. I got 18 minutes to get to the post office, so I got to hurry up. Game of the day, Double Dragon 3 for the Nintendo, the Sacred Stones. Billy and Jimmy, you know, they are two of the protagonists of the Double Dragon series. You know, they start off in 1, looking for their girlfriend. You know, 2, I don't even remember, the Revenge, and then now this 3rd one. I just picked a game off the shelf. I didn't do any research. I just wanted to have a game of the day. So it ended up being Double Dragon 3. But since I have such little time, I gotta get out of here. If you like this kind of content, please hit like and subscribe. Look for our video to drop tonight at 5:30 if you haven't seen it yet. It's going to be a thrifting video, so definitely check it out, not just packing. Check out all our social medias, TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, and eBay in the description below and into the video. And then also, we're going to ship tomorrow, so you're going to see us on a special day on Saturday. So until then, we'll see you back here tomorrow.